let's look at this water tank. There's a tap C which is at the bottom of this tank, and this tap C takes 6 hours to empty this tank completely. So it takes 6 hours to empty this tank. What I'm interested is how much water is taken out from this tank in 1 hour. That is, what is the work that is being done by tap C in an hour. So let's look at this. This is the full tank. So what tap C is doing is, it is emptying this full tank in 6 hours. So it removes the water of this tank. So I have this tank. We know total work done is work done in 1 hour into number of hours. What I'm interested is in finding the work done in 1 hour. So work done in 1 hour would be total work done divided by number of hours. So I get this. Now I can substitute values because total work done is emptying this tank, that is 1. Total work that you have to do is 1 divided by number of hours. Number of hours, that is time taken by tap C to do this work, is 6. It empties the tank in 6 hours. So that is 6. So what I get is work done in 1 hour is 1 by 6. That is, if I divide this into 6 equal parts, 1 part out of those 6 would be removed in 1 hour. Let's look at this. So work done in 1 hour is 1 by 6. So I divide it into 6 equal parts. Now in 1 hour, tap C is removing this 1 part out of those 6 parts. So out of these 6 parts, tap C has removed this 1 part, which is 1/6 of the tank. So this is the portion that is being removed in an hour. So in 1 hour, tap C empties 1/6 of the tank. That is what we know. Now, let's see. Tap A, we know, fills the tank in 3 hours. That is 1/3 in an hour. We know tap C, which is at the bottom, it empties the tank in 6 hours. So it is in 1 hour, it is doing 1/6 of the work. That is, it empties 1/6 of the tank in 1 hour. So we know tap A fills 1/3 in an hour and tap C empties 1/6 in an hour. Now what happens is, I open both these taps together. So tap A is also open and tap C is also open. So if both these taps are open simultaneously, what portion of this tank would be filled in 1 hour? So I know tap A is filling 1/3. So I can put tap A there. This is the work that will be done in an hour by tap A. But along with tap A, we have tap C also. Now what is tap C doing? It is removing water from the tank. So I will not add this because it's not adding to the work. That is, it is not filling the tank. Instead, what it is doing is, it is removing water from the tank. That is, we have to subtract the work of tap C. It is doing negative work. I want to find what portion of the tank would be filled in an hour. So if I take filling of this tank as positive, then removing water from this tank would be negative. So tap A is doing positive work, it is filling the tank, whereas tap C is removing water from the tank. That is, it is doing negative of that work. So I subtract tap C from tap A. So this is actually the portion that is being filled in an hour, which you can see is less than what tap A was filling. So tap A alone was filling this much. Now there is a tap C which is removing water from this. So effectively we get this, which is less than what tap A was filling in an hour. So now let's look at this. So work done by both in 1 hour would be work done by A plus work done by C in an hour. Now I know that work done by A in an hour, tap A fills 1/3. So it would be 1/3. Plus work done by C in an hour, it is emptying 1/6. That is, it is doing negative work. It is not filling the tank. Reverse of filling it. So it is negative 1/6. So this is what I get as work done by both in 1 hour. So in 1 hour I get 1 by 3 plus negative of 1 by 6. That is, this is tap A. And I'm subtracting from tap A, I've subtracted C. So this is what I get. So tap A minus tap C. So this would be, again taking the LCM, 6. So I can multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. So I get 2. So this gives me 2 minus 1 by 6. So I get 1 by 6. That is, so I get 1 by 6. That is, if I divide this full tank into 6 equal parts, work done by both in an hour is 1 out of those 6 equal parts. That is, one portion of those 6 parts would be filled in 1 hour. So I divide it into 6 equal parts. You can see that this portion is nothing but tap A minus tap C, which is one of those 6 equal parts. So this is 1/6. Work done in an hour is 1/6. So now, if work done in 1 hour is 1 by 6, how many hours will it take to fill this tank? We can easily find that. We know number of hours is total work done divided by work done in an hour. Since both of them are working together, so it's work done by both divided by work done by both in 1 hour. So what I'm interested is, I want to find how many hours will it take to fill this tank. So total work that has to be done is 1. Filling this full tank is 1. By work done by both in 1 hour, which is 1 by 6, work done by both in 1 hour. So 1 divided by 1 by 6 gives me 6. So I get number of hours to fill this tank would be 6. Which you can visualize also. This is in 1 hour. So in second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, sixth hour. So in 6 hours, it will complete this tank. So in 1 hour, tap A fills 1/3, tap B fills 1/4, and let's say there's tap C also, which is emptying 1/6. So now I'm looking at a case where all these 3 taps are open together simultaneously. Tap A is filling 1/3, tap B is filling 1/4, and tap C is emptying 1/6. So now if these taps are open together, how many hours will it take to fill the tank completely? So let us look at this tank, which has tap A open, tap B open, and tap C is also open. So what we are doing is, tap A is filling some portion in this tank, which is 1/3. Now tap B is also filling some portion of this tank, which is 1/4. But what is tap C doing? Tap C is removing some portion, which is 1/6. So if this 1/6 is removed from 1/3 plus 1/4, this is what I'm left with. So let's find what is this amount. We know work done together in 1 hour is work done by A in 1 hour plus work done by B in 1 hour plus work done by C in 1 hour. Now work done by A in 1 hour, A was doing 1/3 of the tank, filling 1/3 of the tank. Work done by B, B was filling 1/4 of the tank. And what about C? C was emptying 1/6 of the tank. So negative 1 by 6. This is what I get. Again, I know 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4, that is work that they were doing together, is nothing but 7 by 12. Taking LCM, 4 and 3, 12, LCM of 4 and 3. So multiplying both numerator and denominator by 4 in this case gives me 12. Whereas here I can multiply both numerator and denominator by 3. So I get 4 plus 3, which is 7 by 12 minus 1 by 6. Which again I can take LCM, 12 and 6, 12. So I can multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. So I get 7 minus 2, which gives me 5 by 12. So what I get is work done together in 1 hour is 5 by 12. So 5 by 12 is the work that is being done in 1 hour. Let's look at that now. So what I do is I divide this tank into 12 equal parts. This was the work that was done in 1 hour. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these 12 equal parts, which is 5 by 12. Now what I'm interested is in finding the number of hours it will take to fill this tank. This is only the work done in 1 hour. Let us find work done together in 1 hour is 5 by 12. I want to find the number of hours it will take to fill this tank. So number of hours is nothing but total work done together divided by work done together in 1 hour. So total work that has to be done is filling this tank, which is 1. So total work done is 1. Work done together in 1 hour is also given 5 by 12. We just found that. So this gives me number of hours, which is 1 divided by 5 by 12, which would be equal to 12 by 5, reciprocal of 5 by 12. So what I get is that number of hours to fill this tank completely is 12 by 5. So I know it will take 12 by 5 hours to fill this whole tank if tap A, tap B and tap C are open simultaneously. Now how do I represent this 12 by 5? One way is you can write it as decimal numbers. You can say 12 by 5 dividing both, you get 2.4. That is, it would take 2.4 hours. That is more than 2 hours to fill this tank. Or what you can do is express 12 by 5 as a mixed number, which is 2 by 5. Now what does this mean? This indicates 2 plus 2 by 5. That is 2 hours plus 2/5 of an hour. So 2 hours plus 2/5 of an hour. Now we know that 1 hour has 60 minutes. So what we can do is we can express 2 by 5 as minutes now. So this is 2 hours plus 2 by 5 into 60 minutes. So 5 12s are 60. So what I get from here is 2 hours plus 12 into 2, 24. 24 minutes. So 12 by 5 is same as 2 hours and 24 minutes. So what I can say is that if tap A, B and C are open together, it is taking 2 hours and 24 minutes to fill this tank. Note that when only tap A and tap B were open, it was taking less than 2 hours to fill this tank. Now tap C is emptying the tank also. So it's not just filling the tank, it is removing, there's a tap which is removing water from the tank also. So it will take more hours to fill this tank, which we can see because it is now taking more than 2 hours. That is 2 hours and 24 minutes to actually fill this tank.